Finally, Jeep has come back to the pickup truck market with this really cool new Jeep Gladiator. So we're going to take a look around it and underneath it and inside of it and just give a quick look at all the things you get if you buy one of these Gladiators, if you can find one at a Jeep dealer near you. Now you can see it's got the folding windshield in the front, the doors are removable, the roof comes off, so it's kind of like a Jeep Scrambler from back in the old days. If you're an old person, you remember those, only on major steroids. It's a lot bigger. And that pickup truck bed is 5 feet long, obviously longer if you fold it down, and capable of hauling a couple of motorcycles or whatever else you want to throw into it. So you get a pickup truck that's also a Jeep. Finally, after all these years, they've come back to the market, and I think they did a great job with this one. So let's take a better look at that bed and what is inside of it. So you get one electrical outlet for plugging things in, and then there's a good amount of tow hooks in there, and then there's a sliding rail cargo hook along the top rail on the front and the sides that you can use to tie things down as well. So pretty well thought out. And when you get one of these, you also get your own hashtag. Need a Jeep is their hashtag for this one. And inside the cockpit, you've got entertainment system, brightly lit digital gauges, buttons everywhere, and climate control that looks pretty user-friendly. And then my favorite part is right down here, the man-sized gear lever to shift. No buttons on this one. You gotta jam it into 4 high, 4 low, etc. The back seat looks like it has enough room for a person. It's got about a hand's width of room for your knees. It folds up if you wanna put things behind you. There's a place where you can stash your drugs and weapons that no one will find. And then if you want to build a little shelf behind you out of the back seat, you can pop it down as well like that. So pretty well thought out. And then if you get a real size normal humanoid to sit back there, it looks like this. So that guy, he'd be comfortable, I think, going reasonable medium distances in the back of this thing. And just really cool looking truck with the roof on as well. And then you see there's the back window that's got a little porthole in it that you can use to, I guess, haul your skis or hand stuff back and forth to the dog in the back if you're hauling a dog. Really well done. This streetable model is pretty cool too. You don't just have to get the ultimate Rubicon one. And of course it's riding on coil springs and a solid front axle because it is a Jeep and they are serious about being rugged and going off-road. And in the back, more coil springs and of course a solid axle and Fox shocks as well, brought to you by Jeep, so co-branded Fox shocks. Now this is a 3.6 liter V6, makes 285 horsepower and 260 foot-pounds of torque. So probably enough power to get you down the road and halfway decent gas mileage. And there's your descent angle. I don't know what you four-wheel drive guys call that, but this gives you a good idea of how much ground clearance you're going to get, if anything's going to drag. It's pretty smooth there, and then the approach angle is excellent. You can see how close the bumper is to the front wheels. So you're going to be able to roll over some rocks with this thing. And another good look at your ground clearance from the front and that classic Jeep face. Obviously they know what their customers want, and their customers want Jeeps that look like Jeeps, so they've gone with the bug eyes and the classic grille. And this one's kitted up with some extra lights with the roller coaster doors on it. And in the back, various different cargo mounting systems. There's a bike rack and there's sliding trays on this one that gives you kind of a false bed floor and a good place to lock stuff away that people can't steal it. So well done, Jeep. I like it. I want one. Please, when you see this video, send me one for free.